Hey y'all, it's me, Dree. So this message is kind of loud. The top row with the emotional story. I mean, it already shows the whole storyline before we even touch the tarot. We've got nostalgia, disappointment, and contentment. And this whole spread, it feels like the collective is moving through an emotional awakening. Not just about love, but about attachment itself. Because the nostalgia starts this whole thing off by pulling y'all backward emotionally. This is longing for what something used to feel like. This is remembering the beauty, the chemistry, the connection. This is wanting to believe something was deeper or safer than it actually was. But then disappointment lands directly in the center of this spread. And I'm getting that this is where reality starts breaking through illusion. This is expectations stop matching behavior. This is the emotional fantasy starts cracking. This is something no longer feels emotionally sustainable. And then from this disappointment comes the ending, which is contentment. So this is not chasing, not forcing, not trying to emotionally survive inside instability anymore. This is y'all learning how to feel whole inside the present moment. And honestly, once you learn how to do that, that's when everything changes. So let's start at the top. We've got the Lovers, the Three of Cups reverse, and the Emperor reverse. So with this nostalgia on top, this starts with longing. Longing for connection. Longing for emotional closeness. Longing for what something represented emotionally. And the Lovers? Well, the Lovers says there was real attraction here. Real chemistry. Real openness. This was a genuine emotional pull. But the Three of Cups reverse immediately complicates the situation because now there are outside influence involved in this relationship. That's third party energy, social interference. This is somebody emotionally split between multiple dynamics. This isn't just third party energy, but this is third party friction. And then the Emperor reversed. This being underneath says that everything exposes the real issue. I'm sorry, I don't think that made sense. The Emperor reversed underneath this Three of Cups reverse. This exposes the whole issue. And that issue is excessive control. It's domination, rigidity. This is someone's aggression. This is emotional immaturity hidden underneath authority. So this nostalgia energy, that feels like y'all finally realizing that y'all were romanticizing something that was actually unstable underneath the surface the entire time. This feels like y'all were remembering the chemistry while ignoring the imbalance. And then this middle of the spread, we start with the disappointment, and then with the tarot, we get the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups reverse, and the Devil reverse. So this is the awakening point of the message. And disappointment here, it's not punishment. This is coming in as clarity. Because this card says that the collective is starting to reconnect to themselves again. This is y'all's confidence returning. This is y'all's magnetism returning. Y'all's identity returning. This is y'all's energy returning. But then, with the Nine of Cups reverse, this lands underneath it and exposes the false fulfillment. This is excess, overindulgence. This is addiction, imbalance. This is selfish emotional patterns. And I'm getting that something felt emotionally satisfying for a little while, but it was not truly nourishing. And the reason I'm saying that is because the next card is this Devil reverse. And this completely shifts the energy. This is breaking toxic patterns, breaking karmic loops. This is breaking codependency and breaking unhealthy attachment. And honestly, this is feeling like the collective waking up emotionally. It's like you're thinking what I thought was fulfillment was actually attachment. And the disappointment, that is what finally allowed the truth to be seen clearly. So let's get into the last part of this message. It starts in contentment. And then we have the Six of Coins, the Ten of Cups, and the solar eclipse. So this is the emotional destination of this spread. Because this contentment card says the collective is no longer trying to force emotional intensity in order to feel alive. And then the Six of Coins brings back balance. This is equal give and take, mutual care, reciprocity. This is feeling valued instead of depleted. And then this Ten of Cups, this expands the energy a whole lot more. And now it turns into emotional peace. This is harmony, stability, divine love. And this is real fulfillment. This is a storybook ending kind of energy. But with this solar eclipse, this is a cosmic trigger. And it says that it takes about 6 months to complete. So this card is telling me that the transformation y'all are doing is still unfolding underneath the surface. This is telling me that big changes are already happening. That the emotional timeline is already shifting. I'm getting that not everybody sees the full magnitude of the transformation yet. And honestly, this ending this way, it feels kind of powerful because y'all are no longer being guided towards chaos disguised as love. The lesson that you're at now is about peace, balance, reciprocity, emotional safety, because those things, that's the real alignment. And that's the message that I have for y'all today. So if this message found you, then I don't think it was random at all. Because this feels like a collective finally breaking emotional survival patterns. This feels like y'all are finally seeing the difference between intensity and alignment. So if this message resonated with your situation right now, then leave me a comment and let me know. Send me your energy in through my channel. I want to know what part of this message hit y'all the hardest, so I can keep picking up on what it is that you guys need to hear the most. And if you've been feeling the shift internally lately, trust what you're feeling. Because I really do feel like a lot of y'all are emotionally leaving one timeline behind completely. And when you start to leave timelines behind, that's when you know that the power in your mind is really starting to come online. Leaving timeline behind is just one step closer to shifting your reality altogether. And that's the message that I have for y'all today. So remember, where there is love, there is light. I'll see you guys again real soon.